What's up, my people? You are now watching another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, baby, Black Titanium. Yeah, and it's always gonna be the lyrical genius. So we're gonna move into and delve into the show with this, beautiful information of the revolution continues. As you can see, you know, part of the protest was about causing disruption, causing discomfort. Because you hear a lot of people say, "Damn, you motherfuckers, this shit should be over by now." He say this shit should be over by now, and rightfully so. Cause even the Black Panthers would have told them niggas, "Yo, man, y'all niggas are doing way too much. Just go home, nigga. We made a point. Now we're gonna talk demands. We're gonna negotiate with these motherfuckers." And as you can see, the art of graffiti is back. Everything is back. You know, it's called the rebellion in hip hop, baby. That's how hip hop started. Graffiti, all that. But nevertheless, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cause disruption, man. Because basically, people think that they above the law, man. You gotta understand something about law, baby. If the law don't work on one side, it can't work on the other side. And this is why they trying to defund the police right now. A sick move, if you ask me. But who am I? I'm just a peon ass nigga. I ain't got no, yeah. But you ain't hear from me. That's just between me, you, and the world. Everybody else is not even included. But check this out, though. The revolution is still going on. And you might say, damn, is it anything else going on? Nah, nigga, just the revolution. That's all that's going on right now. Because we can ill afford to think about other diversionary bull crap, man. This is how we gotta come into this game thinking geometrically on these niggas, man. Because basically they got us targeted for extermination at all times. True story. So what you gotta understand is that nobody can really grasp the understanding of what it is to be a black man or a black woman on this earth. Because if you're another culture, I don't give a damn what you do. You can fucking stand up for 40 weeks and 89 nights, man. It can't compare with the shit we've been through every day of our lives. Every day of our lives, man. But nevertheless, on the other side of the same token, I want to thank a lot of those who stepped up to represent for that cause, man. That was only some, that was a godly movement because it showed people who still care about justice. And the crazy part about it is, I thought they was starting to kill these niggas and clone them because these niggas was in a deep sleep state at one time. I guess there's something that actually triggers the moment, but we gotta understand here, man. The revolution will not be televised. And this is the part of the protest we don't see. People they come they talking about niggas, these old Hollywood revolutionary ass niggas come on saying, man, that looting and rioting and all that shit, that ain't part of that's not part of the protest. Oh yes it is. That's part of the shit that goes with the protest, man. Straight jacket. If violence is being done to the victims, It got to be some violence done from the other side. That's just you declaring war on the people and you trying to kill them. They got the right to defend themselves in any way, form, or fashion they want to, man. And this is what you gotta understand. That every time we've been stopped by a cop, most of us never even made it home, man. They tell you, yo, we want to come question you, da 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 da. You fit the description. Really? And basically, you just learn to tell them motherfuckers that's the oldest shit in the book. Just because I fit the description, you have to do better than that, baby boy. You have no probable cause to even be stopping me like you fucking stopping me. And that's the shit that we, they overexert their authority and shit like that. They don't understand that you should never feel comfortable killing no man in broad daylight. But when motherfuckers, this is basically like I said, also tells you about the victims' peoples too, because if the victims' people is letting this shit go on time after time and time after time, tell you that they're weak people. This is why a lot of cultures don't like to be affiliated with African Americans, man. They don't like to be affiliated with African Americans. True story. Because they under the impression that a lot of us are weak, man. A lot of us are weak-minded, which is a big truth to that shit. You can't be this stupid, for this long and wonder why motherfuckers is running around killing you with a license to kill you. You gotta say, okay, how are we gonna fix the problem? Because if you fix the problem from their side and they stop doing it, you still got a bunch of these motherfucking idiots doing it. They killing themselves. We gotta focus on that too, man. It's all fruit of a poisonous tree, man, but you gotta focus on that poisonous tree at all times. True story. True story, man. But the wrath is still now, man. God has unleashed some shit that these niggas can't. They still motherfucking protesting today. So basically, it's the economic collapse that's coming in a very short amount of time, okay? And then you have coronavirus, which I think is a fucking illusion, but you ain't hear from me. Because if that was the case, I would have caught 5 cases of that shit already. But anyway, man, we gotta stay positive, and not only positive, but positively connected. I like the world. I like the way the youth transformed throughout the world, man. See, that shows you that when their innocence is not gone, they don't give a fuck about color. That's what I love most about the youth. Is when they're that age and they can't see no color and they can just fucking run around with anybody. A black girl could run around with a black boy. They don't even know that it's some different shit. They just got a connection with each other. But it's when the older idiot ass niggas, they snatch their innocence and start teaching them that old racism shit. True story. When they start putting that shit in their head, then they become some little motherfucking demons. Then they become demons in training. True story. And that's why you gotta always be aware as a black person. And a lot of people think, even though I appreciate the protests and all that shit throughout the world, and I vastly appreciate that because that's going to bring about a major change. Whether they're going to change laws, they're going to change legislations, all type of shit, man. Because one thing about them evil motherfuckers, they once you force them into retreating back into their hiding spaces to reassess their strategy, they just get more creative and subtle about their motherfucking deception. And they'll have the nation caught in a web of deceit, man. True story. So this is what we gotta understand at all times, man. We gotta understand this shit at all times. And people, if you're not of our cultures, this is why, you gotta understand that when the people are targeted for a form of genocide, the reason why you can't understand the way they act is because there's no Holocaust that comes parallel to match our Holocaust, man. You couldn't even begin to know the shit that we've been through to the point where it resonates through our motherfucking genes now. So once you go through the after effects of that psychological trauma, along with a bunch of other psychological trauma, where people who have been fucking terrorizing you for fucking lifetimes, man. All the way since they brought us here to the shores of America into slavery, man. Real talk. So nobody know what it's like to be black, my nigga. But even though I think God made the right choice when He gave it to me, because I feel like a king being a black man. Serious. I hear a lot of these niggas be debating whether, should they be proud to be black? And I'll be like, hold up, man, nigga. I'm one of God's chosen people. You're one of God's chosen people. How the fuck can you feel any other way than being fucking elated? You gotta be retarded to try to let them play the reverse psychology mind fuckery game to make you feel less than. You crazy? Nigga, do you understand what the black man represents? Nigga, this is not nothing normal, nigga. This is phenomenal. Melanated genes, phenomenal, nigga. Everything we touch, it don't matter what it is, white, black, Chinese, it's going to be black when it comes out. Nobody possesses a gene of that pool, the dominant gene. But I just want to let you know, man. All these niggas running around on this, self-hatred shit. I don't know whether you feel good, whether it feel good to be black. I feel damn good to be fucking black. Oh yeah, now that I'm actually seeing God's wrath upon these motherfuckers, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad to be black. Because God speaks on my behalf. You know whose side He's on. You already do. Well, a lot of these motherfuckers don't understand. They don't see the signs of the times, baby. So, I got to say one thing, man. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, yo, I'm just be happy to be black like a motherfucker, man. I don't understand what y'all niggas be talking about. I'm like, yo, this shit I look amazing. Alright, well, I'm gonna let y'all handle that, but yeah, well, anyway, man, I think I made the right choice when I picked black, baby. God gave me the right. Thank you, God. And I appreciate the automatic ticket into the hereafter on the day of judgment. Real talk. But nevertheless, and back to a more serious moment, all praises due to God. going to talk about the youth, baby. The youth. A manifesto that brings about euphoria, baby. See, because the youth stood up. This is going. We're gonna make this about a 2-month commencement. Commending these brothers and sisters because they made major strides into driving back that beast, man. And even though they ain't know they role in the situation, they made major strides, man. And that's what I like about the youth, man. You know what I'm saying? When they're a certain age, they don't give a fuck what color each other is. They can run around, black can run around with white. That's why you never try to discourage that shit, because you be like, they gonna do what they want to, man. The youth is God is basically giving them another conscience to move through, because basically, the older people have made a decision to be comfortable and content within the confines of their fucking silent fear. And that shit don't make a lot of sense, man. Because what it is that they forgot something that a lot of people just forgot, man. The values of family, man. So, if you love yourself, you'll love the fact that when you die, your children are gonna be all right, or they're not gonna be all right. You gotta understand that. You can't just say, okay, my future, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So what? Fuck is your child gonna do? And that's the question, man. That's the question, man. A lot of us, we don't see that shit. But anyway, back to the essence of the conversation. I was saying I'm feeling the youth. That was a fucking love move, man. That was like all love, and I just gotta give it all back. Straight jacket. But so you gotta excuse me for a minute. I had to pause because had company. But nevertheless, like I was saying, there ain't nothing going on but the revolution, man. The revolution has started, and the government is about to get serious too, man. That's what a lot of niggas gotta understand too. They about to get serious about their shit. They about to let all these niggas go out the military. They gonna kick all them niggas out. And they gonna use robots. When they get them motherfuckers in force, it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit, baby. True story. So whether we wanna face it or not, man, we gotta understand, man. We're moving into a deeper dimension of life, where life as you used to know it no longer exists, man. You gotta keep telling people that for them to understand slowly but surely, because it don't really resonate with people out here that this shit is over. They think that shit is like actually coming back to, it's summertime, the disease is not over. It's summertime, yes. Or it's summertime and we're gonna be able to do this and that. No, you're not. Same shit. Might be able to hang out on the stoop or some shit. That's as far as it go, man. Because what you don't understand, man, what a lot of people don't understand is God's wrath, man. When you try to fight and resurrect everything that's supposed to be the outcast of society into the society, to make that the norm, just to make a mockery of God, then guess what? you're fighting against God. And most of these people are actually fighting against God, not understanding that, nigga, you and I gonna win. I don't give a damn how hard you fight. You're not gonna win. You're not going to win. But you didn't hear it from me. That's just between me, you, and the world. Keep that a secret. But anyway, on some real shit, if you're not Team God, you are one of the lost ones, man. Come on over, man. It's a good feeling. I'm sure that so many of our youth have tried all that dumb shit out there. You know, they done got abused by these old rapist, pedophile ass niggas. These niggas that don't know how to treat chicks. You know, and they done went through shit, thinking that everybody is the same way. But what you gotta understand is that when you pick a certain road in life, there's certain consequences you gotta pay with that road. And you gotta understand and come to grips before you even travel down that road that you know what's gonna come motherfucker with the territory. So when you pick a certain path and you know that violence come with that shit, then basically don't act like you're surprised when it happens. You know? You can't act like you're surprised when it happens. This is what I don't understand about people, man. You tell them, you try to give them some guidance, and they basically say, yeah, whatever. And they go against the grain, and all of a sudden, when shit happens to them, and your words come raining back over their heads like prophecies, they can't get that shit out their minds. They like, yo, this nigga told me to. This is why a lot of motherfuckers they don't even be wanting to face you. Like if you tell them the truth, they don't even want, because they be fucking embarrassed. But nevertheless, I ain't mean to dive off into motherfucking the Bermuda Triangle some motherfucking way. But I just want to say peace to the youth, man. Peace to the youth. Peace to all my righteous families, the people who strive for righteousness, the people who are trying, who are basically trying to live their way of life in a godly manner. And I pray for all of y'all and your families, but it's all as well. There ain't nothing happening but the revolution, man. It's time to wake up. Ain't no all that shit about, oh, I'm not comfortable. This ain't about comfort, man. Niggas gotta come up out that comfort zone and start motherfucking making moves, man. Get active in the game, man. The world is falling apart, man. And a lot of these children out here about to catch the wrath of that. It ain't about you grown ass niggas, man. A lot of these niggas are already done. They already made their deals with the devil, man. It's a true story. But nevertheless, to all those youth out there, I'm proud of many of you. I'm not saying y'all niggas ain't still some motherfucking little demons in training, because I'm pretty sure you are. A bunch of these motherfuckers. And so don't think that a nigga is rushing with motherfucking open arms saying, welcome all you motherfuckers. No, it's not welcome all you motherfuckers. Because I know that a bunch of you niggas loyalty lie in a more evil motherfucking front. Please, man, spare me with the bullshit. I only play the game of charades because that's what the art of war, consists of. Motherfucker, declare war on you. You gotta basically play, they playing games all fucking day. That's how the devil and his followers do. But nevertheless, all is fair in war. But anyway, I want to say what's up to my baby girls, Nadia, Khadijah, Daddy is here. What? So we gonna wrap this up. You've been watching another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. And remember one thing if you can't remember two. Never fear the one who can lead you into the hellfire, but fear the one who can put you in it and leave you there. Yeah? Fear the one who can put you in it and leave you there. And be careful what type of media you listen to. Be careful what type of media you listen to. Whether it be the news, whether it be social media, or whether it be somebody just whispering in your ear. Because it can have you hating the oppressed and loving those who are doing the oppressing. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay in the know. Because those who don't know is always at the mercy of those who do. So hit your boy up, man, and let know that it's real, man. Go back and watch some of my other videos, man. Get educated, man. Get some jewels, man, up under your belt, wrap them around your neck, man. Survive with that for the rest of your life. Stay strong, y'all. Stay peaceful. And I'm going to pray for your families. All my beautiful youth out there, keep your head up. Peace.